Hello, Professor. Brandon Ortega here with CST 239, and today I'm going to be going over my work for Milestone 1. And for this Milestone project, the big project is making a storefront for a arena fighting game. And for this first milestone here, we were to basically model everything out, create a UML diagram, create flowcharts, and then kind of just implement the code from those diagrams. So I'm going to start here with this UML that we have here, our storefront class, and its attributes are going to be the inventory manager and the shopping cart class. And then this is the operations we want to do, basically initialize the store, purchase products, and then cancel purchase. So the inventory manager class here and the shopping cart class, you can see I implemented an array lists, and then we have our operations here that should do. Basically, the inventory manager should add products, remove products, update the quantities, and then be able to go to get product by name, basically search for a product. And our shopping cart should be able to basically add items, remove items, and then basically calculate total. Or we can clear our cart. And then we have our saleable product class here, which has our um, variables that we kind of want to set here for this. And then our operations that we have here is just these basic setters and getters. So after the UML diagram, we have our flowchart. And I am going to be completely honest with you. I am not the best at flowcharts. I'm trying to get better at making flowcharts, and your input on how I can improve would greatly, greatly be appreciated. So as you can see here, we start, program goes down, what would you like to do? Gives us these options. So 0, exit, 5, checkout, 4, display cart, 3, we get to remove products from cart, and then add products to cart, and then display products. So pretty simple flowchart. I hope that it kind of hit everything. And like I said, I would appreciate any kind of feedback that you have on that. So now let's go to our code. So as you can see here, we have our code, and we're going to start with the saleable product class. Um, so here we have our saleable product class, and this class represents a product that's available for sale in the store. For this class, it's kind of the blueprint for the products. It encapsulates the product details such as the name, description, price, and quantity. These are these attributes that we have here are private. Oh, let me do that. And it just that's the best practice to do, to make them private. And then we have public getters and setters for the controlled access. So let's look more into this code. So you see that we have the default constructor, and we just have that with all the fields here in the parameters as arguments. Um, sorry. It initializes the product state, and then we have a nicely formatted toString method here at the bottom. And it's just a method to easily display the product information, and it just ensures the methods are present. Okay, so that's it for this class. Pretty simple. Let's go to the inventory manager class. So this class here, we have the created an array list, so of the products that we have here. And in the inventory manager class, the method kind of sorry about that. Preload some items here to simulate items we would have in the store. So we do the products.add, and then add each product, and what would be the name, description, price, and quantity. And then we have the get product by name method, and it just exemplifies searching within a collection. And then it's kind of just like an everyday type of inventory management. So it's kind of key when we want to interact with specific products. So it'll retrieve a product by its name, and then if no product is found with the given name, it'll return null. Now we have our shopping cart class, and this class represents the user's shopping cart. So it will add and remove products in and out of the cart, and then it would also get the calculate the total price of all the items in the cart, and then it can retrieve a product by its name from the cart, and it will also be able to clear, as you can see here. So let's kind of go more into it. So it's similar to the inventory manager class, but it focuses more on the customer selections. In the add product method here, it just kind of tells us that it's going to be able to manipulate the cart by including quantities of a product, and it'll iterate through all of the products. And then here in the get total method, it will iterate through the whole cart. So it starts here with the total price is 0, and then it will iterate through all of the items in the shopping cart and finally add up the total price. So we would do here add up the item's price to the total price. So total price plus equals item dot get price, and then return total price there. So, and like I said, it'll be able to get product by name. So it'll return whatever product that's in the cart, and if the product's not in the cart, it will return null. So we would have that, and then here's the to clear items in the cart would be this method here. So I mean, I kind of this was kind of like the easier ones for me to kind of like code a little bit. So I really enjoyed doing this one. So let's go to the storefront class. So this class is basically the main class, and it's responsible for like the interface of how the user is going to be in our store, and it just helps the user interact in the store to buy items, return items, or even like just see the description of a product, before they buy something. Um, so let's kind of just kind of go into it. So the storefront class calls upon the inventory manager and the shopping cart class kind of to fulfill the user's request, and it just checks to see whether it's going to be adding items to the cart or checking out. So here's the constructor that we have here, and then here's the display options that it will give us to choose there. And I have a switch case here for when they enter the choice, and then whichever choice that they have, it will um, display products, add products to cart, remove products from cart, and it's just this is all just getting input off of the choice that they make here. So let's run it to see if we have a good code, and I have welcome to the arena store, all our choices. So let's say we want to view product. Okay, and here we go. Gives us all the products that we have in uh, here, all these products. So if I wanted to add something else into this, I would be able to add it here. So it takes us back to the main menu, so we can say let's add a product. So I might change this. It just says enter the name of a product that we have. I feel like entering a name is kind of more not secure. What's the word? Like say you misinput like a number. If you type something out, I feel like it's kind of more a secure checkout to like where you're for sure getting the product that you want. So let's say we want sword. It's going to ask enter the quantity. So let's say we want 8 swords. Swords are added to the cart. So now let's view cart. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they're at 50 a piece. So price is right. So let's check out now. Thank you for your purchase. So let's exit out of that. All right, we have good code. So I hope that this was a good first implementation of the arena store, and I am looking forward to your input. Thank you.